Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ED69. Welcome back to the channel. Now, today's video is no normal review. It's no normal video. It is literally a heartbreaking video, actually, because sadly, one of our good friends, one of our clanmates in GNA has sadly passed away, and this video is in memory of him. He died a couple of days ago, suddenly. I'm not going to go into detail of how he died, but yeah, it's very, very sad. So, Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck, Stephen from GNA has sadly passed away. Now, I've actually met Howard the Duck. I've met him at Tankfest a couple of years ago with his son. And his son was like starstruck. When he met me, Bushka, Skate, he was starstruck. And it was very nice to see such a young kid have so much respect for us lot. And he was a good kid. He was a good kid. And his dad was there, Howard. And yeah, he was such a nice man. He was such a nice man. So those of you that know Howard the Duck, you would probably have been, well, if you've met him or if you've seen him in game, he never rages. He's a nice guy. He was only 45 years old and he died suddenly. It's such a heartbreaking story. Of course, he's 45 years old. 45 years old. It is too young. And this time of the year as well. Nobody wants to lose a family member or a friend this time of the year. Christmas is all about family, spending time with your loved ones. And sadly for Stephen's family, they've now got to go through all this heartbreak and this grieving. So what I've decided to do in memory of Stephen, that Howard the Duck. Now at the beginning, of course, I had the duck tank, of course, because he's known as Howard the Duck, even though his name's not Howard, it's Stephen. But yeah, so a lot of people have changed their icons or their things in their Discord and stuff to ducks, just for memory of Stephen. But what I've decided to do is one of my good friends, Paul Hot Rocks, he platooned with Stephen, or shall I say Howard the Duck, for the last 4 years, every single day. He was like a brother to Paul. So of course, Paul, being such a good friend of mine, I spoke with Paul, and I've actually decided why I'm playing this replay now of the FV4005 is because this was Howard the Duck's favourite tank. It was his go-to tank just to have a bit of fun in. So, you know, I thought, you know, I'm going to go and play it. I'm going to make a video in memory of Stephen, and just to let his son, because I know his son watches my channel. We're all with you, dude. We're all with you. If you ever need to chat, we are all here for you. And my deepest condolences goes to you and your family. As I've said, nobody ever wants to lose someone so close to them. You know, a father, a husband, so close to Christmas. It is absolutely heartbreaking, especially this time of the year, so close to Christmas. Christmas is a week away, and what kind of Christmas is this family now going to have? It is absolutely heartbreaking. So there's my game, my respect to Stephen Howard the Duck in his favourite tank. But what also I do have is one of Stephen's final games. One of his final games in World of Tanks Blitz. And of course, it is in the FV4005. So Paul Hot Rocks Calabi sent me this replay. Of course, he was tuning with him. So he sent me the replay and said this was one of Stephen's final games. I haven't actually got Stephen's final game, but I know what his final game was. And we'll show that at the end. Not the actual replay, but just the result of his final game in World of Tanks Blitz. So yeah, Paul is tuning with him now. He is in this tank right here. And of course, Howard the Duck is in the FV4005. And again, it was his go-to tank. And I mean, the FV4005 is a good tank, but I personally wouldn't pick it as my go-to tank to have a bit of fun, but Howard the Duck did. Now, also, Howard's been in our clan GNA for some time now, but he used to be in a clan NNN. So those of you that are from NNN clan, I know a couple of you guys watch my videos and are subscribed, and I know he was a big part of you guys in that clan, and I know some of you are close friends with Howard the Duck. Close friends. Some of you know his family, and yeah, I mean, it's sad. It is very, very sad. So again, I'm so sorry for his family to lose such a nice guy. He didn't deserve to go. And again, I'm not going to go into details of how he died. That is just for close friends and family. You guys don't really need to know that. But yeah, Stephen, you're going to be missed, dude. You're going to be missed. It was a pleasure meeting you and your son at Tankfest in 2019. You're a lovely guy. Your kid was amazing. You've done a great job in bringing that little dude up. So my deepest condolences goes to his family. And as I've said, this was one of his last battles in World of Tanks, and it is in his favourite tank in the game, the FV4005. But Stephen's last game, Stephen's final game, the day, I think it was even the day before or the day that he died, was this game right here. And he got a mastery. It is in the new waffle. The new waffle that he grinded hard to get. He got it, and he aced it on pretty much his final game of his journey. So rest in peace, Stephen. We will miss you, dude.